Hey everybody, it's Michael from GetFitOver40.com, and today we're going to talk about intensity in your workouts. This is something I'm pretty passionate about. My sort of philosophy on this is it would be way better to work out 3 days a week for half an hour a day at a super intense level than 6 days a week for an hour a day if you're just basically going through the motions, okay? And I've mentioned this in videos before. I see a lot of people at the gym, you know, especially if you go to pools or different gyms, you know, where there's a lot of different types of people there. That's not necessarily a hardcore gym. And you'll see people, you know, and a lot of them, yeah, it's their first experience in the gym. They're not really educated too much. They don't know any better. So I'm not putting them down. If you're that person, sorry, I'm not putting you down. Maybe you just don't understand. That's why I'm talking about this. But you'll see them, you know, and you know what, if this is your warm-up, sure, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, warm-up. You want to get the blood flowing, you want to get your heart rate up. That's pretty much what you want to do, maybe stretch out a little bit. But you'll see them doing everything like this. They'll grab pretty much a mediocre lightweight, and you know what, even though it's light, and I'm not saying everybody can lift heavy weights, but I can see, because they're just going like this. You know, we're going to do like reps of 30, right? I mean, honestly, yeah, you're getting some blood into the muscle, but you're not making it grow. The muscle, you're basically telling that muscle that we're cool. This weight is so easy, I can do bazillions of these. And the muscle's gonna say, yeah, I know I can do bazillions of these. So what do I need to grow for you? Why do I need to get any bigger or stronger? We're totally cool doing this weight. We could do this for hours and hours and hours, right? I could just do this every day for like, you know, whatever. And then they'll be moving around. They'll be doing like this. You know, they'll be doing some sort of CrossFit thing going on, you know, jumping jacks on my ceiling. You get what I'm saying, right? And yeah, they're getting their heart rate up a little bit. That's cool, and that's, you know, 100 times better than the person sitting on the couch. All that, right? I'm not putting them down for getting to the gym and getting some activity, and they're burning some calories, right? But if their goal is to get stronger, that's not going to happen, okay? And so you see people, they're like, I'm working out more, I'm at the gym, I'm staying there longer. Well, to be honest, you know, it doesn't matter. Like you can hit the gym for 15 minutes to an hour and go intense, hit one body part and just nail it with intensity and just tell that muscle that it is not strong enough. You're basically giving it the message, you are inadequate for what I'm trying to do here. It has no choice but to grow, right? So if the muscle is inadequate, you're overloading it, it has to grow. And so, you know, you're going to want to pick up heavier weights and you're going to want to struggle with them, right? So you're going to want to, I got a bit of an arm thing here. I got so many things going on right now. But you're going to want to struggle, right? That last rep should look like this. It should be like this. It should be just, and you know what, maybe even though you don't even do that last rep. That last rep doesn't even happen, or you have to do it like this. You gotta rock it up, right? That's okay. Bad form is acceptable if you're pushing hard and it's your last set and you've got a few more reps to go and they're bad form. That's fine. That means you're trying, that means you're overloading your muscles, right? If you don't have a spotter to help you, then cheat that last rep. So this is what I'm going to suggest. If say you're doing 3 sets, let's start off with 2. If you're doing 2 sets, the first set, if it's a 2-set workout, will be kind of a warm-up / working set. So you should hopefully know what your weights are. You want to push that first set a little bit, but don't make the last couple reps crazy hard. If you're doing a 2-set workout, like if your exercise is 2 sets, which I don't recommend, but if you're going to do that, your last set needs to be, your second set needs to be, just go nuts, right? Those last couple reps should be near impossible. So that is the main key. Like if you can't even do the last couple, you're just basically half repping it. A half rep's better than no rep, okay? Especially if you're really pushing. So if you're going to do 3 sets, first set is kind of a warm-up, but you know, you're at the end of that last rep, maybe you're doing say 12 to 15 reps, it should be tiring, okay? Second set, let's say you're doing 8 to 10 reps. That second set should be almost a failure on the last one, okay? The last rep should be really, really hard. On your third set, again, grab a weight that's heavy. And you know what? Don't just grab the same weights that you grab every week. If you keep grabbing the same weights you grab every week, you're not going to get stronger. So if you push your last set to 10 reps and it was hard on that 10th rep, then grab something heavier and shoot for 8. Okay? Keep pushing. And once you hit 8, you shoot for 9, then you shoot for 10. And then you do it all over again, you grab a heavier weight. If you don't grab heavier weights, you're not going to get stronger, right? Or if you don't, at least use the same weight you used last week, but try to get an extra couple sets, again, or a couple reps. Again, if they're hard, even if they're not complete, those half reps, those cheated reps are better than no reps at all. So that's what I'd suggest. Now if you're going to do four sets, the same thing. First set's pretty much a warm-up. For me, when I do 4 sets, the first set is just a real high volume warm-up, you know, 15 reps, even up time sometimes to 20, but I'm not going to failure at all. It's just a warm-up. Second set will be my first working set. It's a good hard set. I'm usually increasing the weight a little bit, and I'm just getting my muscles ready for sets 2, 3, and 4. Set 3 is hard, very, very hard. Again, sometimes I'll add more weight again, and I'll make sure that that last rep is difficult. On the 4th set, I'll push it. I'll sometimes even only get 4 reps out. And if I only get 4 reps out, then I'll dump the weight, or I'll get a spotter in there to help me, or I'll lower the weight, drop set it, and I'll pump out some more reps until I get about 8 or 10, okay? So, intensity. I'm being a little intense in this video, but that's what I want. I want that to come across. You go in the gym and you go through the motions and you just sort of move stuff around. Yeah, burning a few calories, getting your heart rate up, that's great and everything, but you won't build any muscle, okay? So if you don't care about muscle, then just carry on doing that. But if you do want to get stronger, then intensity is what's the most important thing. All right, thanks for watching another GetFitOver40.com video. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, take care.